Hello, West Ham Network. It's Holly, and I'm here with your Hammers headlines for today, Wednesday, the 13th of March, run in association with the brilliant KUMB.com. So today we are going to be chatting through just a few of today's stories, including angry ex-players, a potential PAQUETA replacement, and much, much more. If you like this video, as always, please do give it a thumbs up because it always helps the channel, and we really do appreciate it. Let's jump straight into your Hammers headlines. First up, there is still a significant number of unsold tickets for tomorrow's Freiburg game, which could have a bit of an impact on the atmosphere throughout this incredibly important game. Now, it's been reported that there were over 12,700 tickets unsold as of yesterday, and not many are believed to have been sold since. And the situation has not been helped by a 5:45 p.m. kickoff. I know it's made it very difficult for a lot of fans to get to the stadium on a weeknight, including myself. So hopefully it'll be a decent atmosphere still with that many empty seats and potentially a large number of neutral fans, or even worse, Freiburg fans sneaking in. But we need to use everything we can to help us on our way to a solid performance because, yeah, it's a very, very important game and we've got to come back from that 1-0 down after the first leg. And having the most intimidating atmosphere possible can only be a good thing to help keep our European journey alive, really. So the pressure is certainly on. Let us know in the comments where you're going to be watching from, and if anyone fancies buying 12,000 tickets, buy them up. I hear they're available. For your second story, Frank McAVENNIE has come out with some big statements about Mavropanos and Zuma, suggesting that we should get rid of both of them. He did an interview with Football Insider where he said that defence, oh my God, Mavropanos gives gifts away every week, and Zuma, those two at the back are not proper players sometimes, and West Ham will concede goals when they play. I'm not confident of getting a clean sheet. They're pathetic sometimes. You need to have a solid back four if you have these attacking players. I like Soufal, I always have, but these two boys in the middle, surely Ogbonna is better than them. What's happened to him? So as you can see, he wasn't really holding back. And there are stats that back up these opinions. Against Burnley, Mavropanos didn't only score an own goal, but he also had a pass success rate of 58%. He missed the mark with all 8 of his long passes, and he lost possession of the ball 22 times. So obviously, not fantastic stats, and it definitely does look, well, there's a lot of room for improvement, isn't there, at the back, and particularly with the centre-backs. And it is anybody's position if they can prove themselves right now. I'm certainly starting to very much miss Craig Dawson. You don't know what you've got until it's gone. But that position looks like a major focus this summer because it isn't working at the moment. And like McAVENNIE said there, if you can't defend very well in the centre-back position, you will be going to concede those goals. And finally, while we don't want to say goodbye to PAQUETA at all, it's being reported by HITC that we are eyeing up replacements that we could bring in for the £85 million rumoured release clause that we would get for him. So obviously it would be a tremendous loss, one that I don't want to see happen at all. But it's a good thing that we're planning ahead in case he is to leave. Obviously, this is the role of Stuyton, is to sort of pre-plan things, which is something that we've been guilty of not doing so well at West Ham in the past. So at least we are coming up with alternatives and options in case the worst does happen. And we would be able to use that profit wisely rather than just splashing it on random players that might not work long term for us. And the player that we are said to be interested in is Sporting Lisbon's Pedro Gonçalves. So he was a former Wolves player. He got 9 goals and 10 assists in 24 Liga Portugal matches this season, putting him on track to beat his 26 goal involvements from last season. So good stats, and he seems to be getting better. He mainly plays on the left wing, but he can be versatile, playing across the attack when needed. So again, another good attribute to have. But the left wing is the main thing because we desperately need a player that favours playing on the left rather than us shoehorning someone in there. And he is performing well, but of course this means that Sporting Lisbon won't be letting him go easily, reportedly wanting as much as £70 million for him. So that would be obviously pretty much all of the PAQUETA money spent, leaving us a cheeky 15 mil to use elsewhere. But there's definitely a high price tag for a player that didn't excel in the Premier League previously, but he does seem to be doing really well and having improved significantly. So yeah, it's a big sum of money, but if we are going to replace PAQUETA, we need to invest in quality players to fill those boots. But is Pedro Gonçalves the right man? Would you want to see him at the London Stadium? let us know in the comments. So there you have it. Those are your Hammers headlines for today. When we're free, a bit more niche today. But if you have enjoyed this video, like I said, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, please subscribe because we would love to see you back. Thank you as always for watching. Have a great day. Here is to a massive performance tomorrow. And until next time, come on you irons.